Good evening, YouTube Model Railroader fans. This is YouTube Model Builders Big Build Contest, video number 3, as you saw in the beginning. What I'm going to do here is I've completed a structure. This here was the Model Powers, and I know you can't see me. You can see my lips moving, but maybe if I duck down a little bit. This here was Model Powers building under demolition. I went ahead and I actually started this, I think, back in May. Unfortunately, things have been going on since then, and I finally got a chance to finish this thing earlier, well, actually last week now. It's Sunday, September the 27th, sorry. So what I'm going to do is I've actually got this thing sitting on the Lazy Susan. So I'm going to spin it around here and kind of give everybody a look-see. This here is one side, obviously, and of course the dirt on the front. I'm hoping that this thing shows up okay. I'm going to take a look at it here when I get done, but obviously there's the interior of the building, or what's left of the building, and of course you've got the little shack, the little manager's shack out here in front. I probably should have just sat that up on there. I went ahead and weathered that up pretty good. But for the most part, the kit was already pretty much well weathered. You know, I went ahead and I changed the base to from that gray that it had to putting some brown into it and putting some color into it, so it wasn't all one color. Obviously, we're back around to the back of the building, so let's just go ahead and do it this way. Hey, there we go. That's a halfway decent shot. So, things that I thought were cool about the kit. First off, obviously, there aren't too many buildings under demolition that you see. I see buildings on fire. And that was kind of cool. One of the things that I found that was a little bit of a pain was the fact that it's only got 3 walls, which made it awfully tough to get things lined up. Which is one of the reasons why when I was actually building it, you saw I went out and bought these magnets from Rightway, RITE-WAY. They worked out real well for building this kit, and it'll work out real well for building others, I'm sure. I actually even used them on the little manager's shack down here. But overall, the kit went together rather well. I was a little disappointed also in the fact that the wallpaper that's on here is actually paper, and I actually used white glue to hold it on because I was afraid that the other glue was going to eat through it. So, you know, that was a little bit of a disappointment. But other than that, I mean, I liked the kit. I mean, the kit turned out better than what I had planned. Considering the fact that this is the first time I'd ever done anything quite like this, number one, and number two, that I actually went in and weathered the thing, so at least parts of it. I actually did go in and do some other work on the interior of the building. I did it a little bit differently than what the kit, which was another problem. The kit's instructions were a little bit vague, but all in all, it was overall, I'm rather pleased with it. So, I want to go ahead and give a couple of real quick shout-outs here. Number one, thanks to Eric Hall and for putting this on along with YouTube Model Builders. Hopefully, we'll see what happens with this, but, you know, like I said, this is the first time I've ever actually gone. I mean, I've built other buildings, but this is the first time I've actually ever attempted something like this. So, thank you all for putting this together, and, you know, Ron and Barry and Gino and Modeler Man Mike, have a ball. You all know the deal. Wait for the high ball. Green tracks ahead. We'll catch you next time. I gotta find my stick. Have a good one.